Okay, friends. Week 20. We're in a rough way. Apparently we didn't actually bring the gold back with us. Or something. Because I put one guy in the sanitarium. And we have now got very little money. So I guess we just dropped the rubies for some reason and then ran off. Which is rough. We need a big win. I'm going after the Brigand 8-pounder. I think is what I want to do. This is the party I've got. We're gonna see how the fuck we deal with this. Is this really what we want to rely on for anything? We can afford 12 rations and 6 to... Is there a short quest we can go on? I've changed my mind. 100% of room battles. I think I'd rather do that. I talked a big game. I thought the money would stretch at least a bit further. We're going to the Warrens, I guess. Instead. But... fuck. There's that, which I've got no... I'm done with Snood boys for the time fucking being. Alright. Okay, well, let's do. Let's do. I wanna leave this in a better state than when I came in.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Yes. Empty crates are not what I need now, scoundrel. Document. Just normal transaction ledgers in the sewers near where the maggots live. Where else would you put them? Makes perfect sense to me. I don't know what the rest of you are on about. Don't miss maggots. You don't have that luxury. You're both basically dead. In a foul mood after that last one. That's what this episode essentially is here to counteract. I want to sort of
slowly, gently
give myself a sense that it's going to be all right before I leave this session.
Executed with impunity.
So you've got nothing to attack the front row with, so I'll just give a little heal to your friends.
Another abomination cleansed from
to your friendulum. Didn't take any blood. That would have cost me nothing. It's only a short quest. It's only a short quest and he's not wasting yet.
In Radiance, may we
sort of
find victory.
Very careful use of these. You need to go home.
Continue the onslaught.
Gotta be very careful
Them all.
in the world at all times. You rend like a simpleton. I do think I want you to bleed out as quickly as possible because I've got people who can hit at the front. To be honest, I'm mostly skilled at hitting in the back with this. Like this is a ranged team essentially, and not one that does much upfront damage either. I'm mostly just putting wounds on the back few. Snow's the most direct boys. Oh, Derville's on his way to becoming sort of redundant. Do little healing, I suppose, but like not even enough for it to be much of anything. I need to get you your knife attack at some point. I mean, obviously I couldn't have done it this time. Aha, someone's bleeding. A call to action. Huzzah. That's what we want. We want purposes for porpoises. Yes. Heal and become strong. While these people bleed. You're gonna bleed again, yeah.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Take some of that off you onto me. That's what I was waiting for, that's what I was hoping would happen.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Lovely jewels. The contents are mine. Less excited by those.
Often low on supplies.
Less excited by those for the purposes of these. These. You're just a stat buff, I think, at best. Same barrels again, same barrel, different corridor. Of course you're gonna cut my knees off.
Traps lie in wait.
Fucking this again, no.
Thirsting for blood.
No snoots. Nobody wants it. Okay, what's where? Nice, I do not need to go that way. That's what I was hoping for.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice and easy, just get a bit of cash. Speaking of which, nah. Knew there was a risk, but craving the blood. Don't worry, we all are. Well, you know, I think we've all learned something. This is really what the game is, just building yourself back up. Think, you know, the thing's already gone wrong, what do I do now? And I should at least be grateful that I'm in, you know, a balanced game where the tools to make such a decision are given to you. As opposed to having been hidden by a sociopathic upper class with the intention of having you all die off. Eat the fucking rich, by the way. I don't know if I've said that in this series.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I'm sure I've said something to that effect at some point. Vaguely recall complaining about Tories. But I don't think it can be said enough. Clearly fucking not. I'll stop when they do, you know? Christ. This is why I don't need to be in a bad mood after this. Like, this is, I'm sorry that I'm just inflicting it on you now, I guess, but bullets. Oh, okay. Huzzah.
Faint hope blossoms.
Crunchy kibble for your nighttime.
Quickens.
That's not gonna... It did, but it fixed the problem you caused, fundamentally, and I don't think you're gonna survive all that long. So what you've... Well, you're dead. You've actually died. Let's just gear ourselves up for if there's another room battle, I suppose. The last room that we haven't seen the contents of. Oh. I mean, why not? Let's remain just to see if we can get any treasure on the way to the other room. What do you do? A sinful behaviour is vanquished. Oh, lovely. Always nice. Always nice when you're dealing with rice. I'm ready to face my fears. You are going to pay for what you have done. You have trespassed, and there shall be consequences for this. Right, who do we want to focus on?
Eradicated.
I mean, that's as good a result as you can get, really. Let's get all this dealt with.
The wounds of
Huzzah, we're bouncing back. Everyone's gonna be good for now. Suck the blood from my elbow, why don't you? Wretched cur. Yeah, you think your snoot's clever. But you're a prick. That's what I was gonna do. That works out. Read my mind. Little healing. Little healing things. Yes. Yes. I think it's all going rather well. Swish. And you're dead. Nice.
Success so clearly and beautiful.
Don't know how much gold
Or is it merely
it's all gonna
trick
net
of
me
the
collectively, but hey, looty bones! Ah, this is less exciting than I perhaps had hoped. It's all very well and good, but what's in your between corridors? There's a curio there. We've seen all that, so it's not worth robbing your actual friend to see the table. Books. It just decreased the torchlight. Your torches have gone wrong. That could be worth money. Gotta get money, and we're not really at risk of losing much, I don't feel like. There's one battle between us and there. Torches don't cost much at all. If there's anything in the way of gold at the end of this. Which way's the snookus? Yes. I'll fight a snookus here, see what other benefits I can garner. Now I can seek out the snookuses. Because they're of actual... They might present me with something of cash value. My reparations shall be taken in full from your very marrow. Pulling frenulums off. You need to die immediately because you've got special secret friends that I can take in parchment off away from you. Fortunately, nobody needs healing that urgently, so I've got time to fuck around with moving people about. It's sort of not what I want. That's tolerable. That less so.
a single strike.
Frendulum, you've been frendulumed.
A singular strike.
Single strike, singular strike. All the way round the bins. Who thought of it? You then. If you're not sure, do potions.
Compassion is
That's what everyone always says, particularly if you're in a branch of Greg's. Oh, well, I wanted you to at least be faster than one insect. I mean, it reduced your options, but didn't eliminate them. Little bit of gold. Just a touch, but better than none. Has at least made back the money for the torches, I think, so. And then, if we add to that what shall be gained from this, hopefully, some ordinary cultists, and then there's a bag that we can stop.
destroyed.
They clearly are. Heck. Everyone gets a little bit of whatever it is that causes your wounds to go away. The skulls are all watching with great interest.
A momentary
Are they going to win the fight? I hope so. I'm a pile of bones. One has to assume that something down here is responsible for that. I did take it rather personally. I don't know about everyone else. I feel like I speak for the majority when I say I'd rather be an actual person still walking about.
The limbs obey.
Yes, serves you bloody right. Well, last minute Derval resolve test.
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
Damn fucking right, Derval.
Literally.
Ah! That is what
This
happens.
expedition at least promises success.
We cannot be kept down. And it's just a map. Oh well. I think we've made our point, and I think we've made some gains, financially speaking. So let us be happy with that and return home. And we've got the 3 grand,
Confidence is shaken.
3,000 gold coins for everyone who joins. We're coming back. It's coming home.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
It said it will be a bit late as the bus has been delayed, but it's on its way back. And we have a game plan. Tune in next time to see its fulfillment. Oh, that brigand 8-pounder is gonna get it any day now, I tell you. I am so ready to stop brigands at all times.